What's up, YouTube? Okay, so I got a battle here against Andrew from Skype. Not too sure of his YouTube name, but I'm sure he'll let you know in the comments if when I upload this video. Okay, just waiting for the just waiting for the connection. The moment. So I'm using the same team as I have my new team that I'm using. Oops. Picked the wrong music. Oh, it doesn't matter what music I've got anyway. So let's see what this guy brings. Hopefully it's some interesting stuff. Sort of just waiting. There we go. Alright. Okay, that's some pretty cool pokes. So we've got Marowak, Flogs, which is a pain in the ass. it's a annoying wish passer. Float Cell, Paratorizo, and Maractus. Haven't seen Maractus before, that's cool. Leading pokes, I think, will be his... Oh, I reckon his Paratorizo. I reckon that'll be... that's probably going to be something that he'll lead with. So I sort of want to... I might start with... I'm going to start with Mantine here because with his Paratorizo there's a bit of Volt Absorb baiting going on, and maybe I could try and do that. Let's see how this one goes. Should be fairly interesting. No Float Cells are really fast poke as well. Really fast, so that should be an interesting one as well. Okay. Alright, so let's see what he's going to lead with. So I'm leading with my Mantine this time. I'm sort of swapping things around. I don't mind starting with Durant though, but I don't think... I'm not sure that'll be the best against this team. I just got a funny feeling that it's going to be Paratorizo first, and if I can lead with Mantine, I might be able to, I might be able to bait a Volt Switch, a Speed Boost, or at worst a Volt Absorb Lantern. Okay, so Emolga. So why am I calling it Paratorizo for? It's Emolga. What the fuck is wrong with me? So I'm leaning with my Mantine. God, I apologize for that. Yeah, he's leading with Emolga and with Mantine, so I'm going to swap out, try and get a speed boost here on my Electivire. Hopefully. Okay, so he's going to use U-turn, so that's okay, that's not going to do too much damage to me at all. He'll probably bring out Float Cell because that's going to be a lot faster than me. I could have stayed in there and gone for Scald, but I didn't really want to, so that's okay. So into Meowstic. This thing has got Prankster, I know that. So I don't really want to get burned at all or anything like that, so we'll just... Actually, I'm just going to go for Thunder Punch. We'll see what he's got. I can always live without my Electivire, but we'll just see. He may use... Okay, he's going to use Fake Out. That's okay. It's not really going to worry me too much. I'm going to go here for the Thunder Punch, get some damage off. Oh wow, it's got Charm. Okay, that's interesting. So that's going to lower my attack like loads. Alright, so that's not going to do much at all. Right. So I'm probably going to switch here. Let me see. I'm going to go into my Lantern here, so I want to try... I know this thing's quite annoying, so let's swap it out. Alright, so he may set up screens as well. Okay, so he's going to go for Dark Pulse. It's not going to do much to me at all, really. I'm going to get my my lefties recover, and it's really going to bring me back to most of my health right here. So I'm going to go for Confuse Ray, which should be alright. I want to try and get rid of this Meowstic because it's quite annoying. I have to watch out for that Flogs as well, because that that is going to be a problem. I'll probably need to take Flogs out with my Durant. that's going to be sort of what I'm going to be doing. So he's going to swap his Meowstic out, probably into Marowak because he thought I'd Thunder Wave. That's fine. That's actually good because I went for Confuse Ray. Alright, that's okay. Now, I'm going to go for Scald here. He's not going to want to swap a Pokemon to Scald at all. Actually, what I'm thinking here, he'll probably bring in his Florgs here to take that special attack. That's most certainly what he's going to be doing. He's not really. I don't think he's going to want to risk leaving his Marowak into a Scald either. So that's sort of what I'm sort of thinking at the moment. Okay. Just waiting for him to have his move. So yeah, obviously he's going to withdraw there. Doesn't want to stay in for into Maractus. Okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot about Maractus, and that's got Water Absorb. Okay, that's all right. So I know this is going to have some sort of grass move on it. You know, it might have. I don't know Maractus too well, actually. I might go for. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave because I sort of want to see if I can set up with my Durant. I'm going to outspeed, which is good. That's interesting. I'm not really sure. I think it's got really terrible speed. It's not a Pokemon that I have seen very much. So it's going to throw up the Substitute, which is, you know, that's alright. Let's see if I can sort of break that Substitute. I've got Thunderbolt here, so I might be able to break the Substitute and maybe, you know, a couple of turns be able to break it. But we'll just see how that goes. He may use Leech Seed. I'm not too sure what this... Yeah, okay, Leech Seed, fair enough. Like, as I said, I wasn't too sure what this poke had. It's been a while. Actually, I think this may be one of the few times that I've seen it in battle. Okay, so that's alright. At least it's paralyzed. That actually does make things a lot easier. So Thunderbolt should break this. I'm not really scared of his... I'm not actually scared of this at all. It looks more like a stalling sort of set to me, which is alright. So I'm just going to keep powering off those Thunderbolts to break the sub. I'm going to sort of wait for a paralysis. Because Lantern is pretty good against this team. I sort of want to save my Lantern because he can't do a lot to me at the moment. We'll just see. He may have a powerful grass move on this thing. And, okay, so 2 Thunderbolts break the sub, which is good. So that's paralyzed. That's handy. So I'm going to go for Confuse Ray now because I want to get rid of this Maractus. I know he does have the Leech Seed up, but as I said, I'm not too worried about that. Even if he gets his health back to full, I've got this paralyzed. So I've sort of got this where I want it. He may actually swap here because he has a Leech Seed up, but he may swap here. I have a feeling that he may actually swap. I'm going to be going for a Confuse Ray this time. So he has about a 30% chance to attack to throw that Substitute up again, which is good. Good for me, that is. Okay, wow, he got past it the first time. So that's very interesting. He got past that one straight away. So definitely wasn't expecting that. So I also have to remember this thing's got Storm Drain as well. So it would be, you know, it's viable to actually stop a lot of my my counters. So he's going to go for Giga Drain next time. Fair enough. I can deal with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Steel Poke here because I want to sort of set up some Hone Claws now because I know he doesn't have a lot of moves. He's got Substitute, Leech Seed, Giga Drain, maybe a Sleep. Oh wow. Oh damn it, that absolutely did nothing. So he broke out of my Confusion thingy, Confusion Paratrap really, really fast there, so that wasn't any good for me. I'm going to go for a Hone Claws here. He's probably going to stay in, maybe using a Sleeping move. I know he's going to swap out. I apologise for not knowing this guy's this set very well. So I'm going to go for a Hone Claws here, which is good. So he's probably going to use something annoying like Charm against me again. You know, I'm not actually too worried about that a lot because I can still get some nice attacks off. I'm going to go straight here for the I'm going to go straight here for the X Scissor. I know he's going to go for Charm on me. That'd probably be his best bet, but okay, so he's going to go Fake Out Charm. Okay, get a little bit of damage on me, I see. That's alright. I always forget this thing has Fake Out. It's more of like a little support poke to me. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to use Thunder Wave. I was thinking that must have some kind of, inducing move to stop me. So that's going to go down most definitely to X Scissor. So that's good. I've got my hustle up. So at least that's out of the way. That can stop coming in using Charm and Thunder Wave. Prankster. I'm definitely sure that's Prankster because there's no way that would have outsped me otherwise. So into Emolga here. Emolga might use Thunderbolt, but like I said, I'm going to go for Rock Slide here because I don't want to really swap anything into Emolga. So it's just annoying as shit. Let's see if I can take this. No, I don't take that, and that's going to go down. Then again, Durant doesn't have the greatest special defense anyway, so that really actually didn't surprise me there. So I'm going to go into unless this is it could be Scarfed as well, and I don't really want to. I don't actually really want to verse a Scarf Pokemon at this point in time. What to do here? So I could go into my Hitmonlee, but then I've got the problem: is it Scarfed or is it not Scarfed? I think it might be Scarfed, so I'm going to go into my Buzzy Fuzzy here, and all of its moves don't really affect me that much, and it's gonna it's sort of going to be forced to swap out right here. So I'm going to what should I do? So it's I'm going to go for Ice Punch. I could have gone for Meditate here, but I think, I think he may be Scarf. But just in case he isn't, I'm going to go for Ice Punch. Lengthwise are a pretty good setup, setup poke for this guy. Now I think about, I knew it. I should have gone for Meditate there. That was dumb because that was always going to happen. So I'm going to go for Ice Punch here. This should hit reasonably hard. And it hits really nicely, so that's good. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Thunder Punch because, this has... that wasn't even stab, and that hit really, really hard. So let's go for Thunder Punch here and get some nice damage. I should be able to get rid of this Flogs. We'll just see, though. So let's see. I have the stab, so I think that should actually get rid of the Flogs. So that's good. That's Flogs out the way. That's a good Stally poke right out the way there, so... good. So there's a lot of, his stall has been taken out of his team so far, which is good because those are some good stall pokes, and they can stop a lot of my sweeping pokes for sure. Okay, so out comes the Floatzel. Of course, I knew this guy was going to come in. He's a really fast poke. He's got Aqua Jet or Waterfall. Now, Aqua Jet may not kill me if it's not banded, but if it's banded, I need to swap out, as soon as possible. Also, it's got Water Veil, so I can't be burned by Scald. I'm just trying to bring up as much information as I know about this Pokemon. I just looking what pokes I got left, I don't really want to... I could sacrifice him right now, but in case he doesn't have it, but then again, I might not. Let's go for Thunder Punch. I don't really want to swap anything into it. I want to sort of keep my Lantern and stuff in case. Okay, so he's going to use Waterfall. I'm definitely going to die to that. There's no fucking questions about that. So that's down. Okay. Okay, so it's Life Orbed. Interesting. So even with its amazing speed, I wonder if it can... I'm just trying to think what to do here. I'm not sure if I want to use him up yet or not. I can't do a lot with my Mantine. I'm trying to think what he can actually do to my Lantern. He's got Waterfall, Aqua Jet, Ice Fang maybe, and what else would it really have? That's what I'm sort of thinking. So I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt here. Let's see. Okay, so he's got Crunch. I think I may actually live this. Let's just see. I do live that. I thought I would just live that. That's really good. That is really good. So that's a speed. This is a speedy. You know, the speedy float cell is going to be out of the way now, which is really, really good. So it was probably in hindsight, it was much better than me not swapping Lantern into that, because he got rid of that, and yeah, that turned out pretty well there. I did invest a lot of EVs in defense in my Lantern as well. As, you know, you see a Lantern and you instantly think, yeah, I got to take this thing physically. It hasn't got the greatest defense, but you can give it a pretty good defensive EV spread, and it's quite, you know, it's reasonably bulky. So into Marowak here, you know, the whole speed thing here is, I know we're both quite slow Pokemon, so like I said, but I don't want to swap anything into Marowak, because Marowak is you know, it's a beast. It's going to use Double Edge, of course, because it's got it's going to have Rock Head, which makes perfect sense. Okay, so we're both down to 3 pokes at the moment. So I'm going to go into my Hitmonlee and go for a high jump kick, because this should do some really nice damage to Marowak for sure, like some good damage. Even though it's got high defense, I think this is probably more of a... It's probably more of a physical attacker, but we'll just physical attacker. But it could have max health, max attack. But I'm just gonna, you know, see what's gonna go here on here. Yeah, so I'm just sort of waiting. So this should do some good damage. Even if this doesn't kill, this should do some nice damage anyway. But I was quite confident that was going to kill, because Reckless Hitmonlee, you know, it has a good name because its ability is reckless. It is pretty reckless using, you know, high jump kick, because there's a massive. If you miss, it's you know, you're screwed big time, because generally that miss causes you to lose. But you know, the upside of it, it really does, like, it's an excellent. It is excellent in power. So, you know, what's Maractus really going to do to me? It's probably going to try and set up a sub, so I'm just going to go for high jump kick again, get some massive damage up on it. So I don't really care. Like, this is going to do loads of damage anyway. So it's going to go for Giga Drain. I'm sort of fine with that, because it's a low. It's obviously a low. You know, it's more, everything is bulked out in its defenses, and it's just, you know, it's got that there. You know, Elite Seed, Giga Drain. It's got that there for some, you know, some health regen. So that's sort of alright. So Maractus is going to go down. So this has been a really fun battle. Like, this guy's used some really cool pokes. Definitely props. So what's his last poke? Okay, so it's Emolga. It's going to be Air Slash Emolga for sure. But he sort of has to. I think he has to go for. He sort of has to go for an electric move here, I believe. I don't want to swap Mr. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna waste Hitmonlee here, because okay, so I'm gonna outspeed him, so that's all right. That should do some nice damage anyway. So it nearly kills him. That was really, really unlucky. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to that. So that was a crit. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. You know, it's. Emolga's got some decent special. So I've got Mr. Mime left. I'm definitely not switching Mantine in, because that's terribly, terribly weak. So I've got Mr. Mime left just to finish the job. Hopefully, if I don't get critted or anything, this should be game, because Mr. Mime doesn't. Shut up, you stupid birds. Okay. I'm just going to go here for the Psyshock and finish the battle. Hopefully I don't get Parahaxed here or anything like that. Like that. Okay, so he's going to go for... Oh, wow, I avoided the attack. That's amazing. So, that was pretty good luck there. But then again, it wouldn't... Probably, I'd say it wouldn't have killed Mr. Mime, because he's got good special defense. But anyway, good game, Andrew. That was fun. You brought some really cool pokes, and I enjoyed that battle a lot. We shall battle again sometime for sure. Good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I did this one live, as you can probably see. So that's about all I wanted to do for this battle. And Peace out, guys.